Yo, Darren and Jason, we breaking the matrix. Circuits and codes, we shaping the basics. Switching the system, yeah, we the mutation. Tech disruptors, innovation, the station. Ain't race stopping, algorithms popping. Bikes getting flipped, watch the data start dropping. We the ones they fear, Wi-Fi in the gear. Crypto in the veins, blockchain pioneer. Screens glow cold, but the minds run hot. Silicon dreams in a terabyte plot. Hacking the globe, yeah, we shatter the mode. Data overload, watch the future explode. Disrupt the code, break the mold. Tech disruptors, we too bold. Darren and Jason, the future sold. Plugging it like on, watch it unfold. Laser shot focus, the lens stay zooming. Zones in the air, AI's booming. Deep dive tech, no room for illusions. Cloud in the sky, no room for confusion. Fiber optic flows, connections insane. Hacking the mainframe, rewiring the game. Blueprints we sketch, revolutions we fetch. Echoes in the net, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Tech Disruptors podcast. At a very special time tonight here, Jason.
You know what I like to call this? Friday Night Frenzy.
Or Fury.
Or Fury.
Or Frenzy. That's it. That may both work.
I don't know. We used to call it something. We had like all kinds
Friday
of
Night
stuff.
Fury. I'm pretty sure we did.
Maybe that's what it was. Yeah.
So for those of you who are OG listeners of the Tech Disruptors podcast, we have had many names. Friday Night Fury, TNT podcast, back in the very early days of our early beginnings, I guess, of our origin story, if you will. Yeah. But yeah, my name's Darren, and this guy's name.
My name is Jason.
And we are the Tech Disruptors, bringing you all the latest and greatest tech news, stories, reviews, product releases, AI stories, robotics, and apparently, Jason.
What's that?
A flurry of AI pets.
A flurry of furry pets.
A flurry of furry AI pets. Now, I think we might be hitting on to something here. I think we might have tapped into a booming potential AI industry here.
The only thing I'm upset about with the furry is the fawn we talked about.
Yes.
I tagged them and they never reached out to us.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, so this is week 3 in a row of us featuring yet another furry AI friendly pet. If you've been watching the last couple of weeks, we've been my feed's been inundated with these furry AI companions.
Well, you know why? They usually hand you news that you're interested in looking at, so you must be really interested in a furry companion.
I'm pretty lonely. I could use a furry friend. But what's interesting about this week's one? So we've had a few. Last week we had will.i.am? Yes, will.i.am's
Mofo.
The week before we had the crazy furry, whatever the hell that thing's name was.
Yep, I remember that one.
Which was basically an app that you sign up for, and then like a month into it, once it gets to know you, it sends you an AI pet in the mail to AI companion you.
So when is there going to be a Tech Disruptors furry AI pet?
Well, I'm worried what that would look like and what people might use it for. I mean, looking at these faces, I mean,
there's not a lot of fur up here for me.
But anyway, so this week's one, I thought will.i.am's was the weirdest. I thought it can't get any weirder than that. This is the rapper.
Well, especially being endorsed by Qualcomm, it's like, come on, this is a little strange.
This is true. Yeah. Now, Jason, I'm going to give you a clue here, and hopefully you haven't clicked through my run sheet that I sent you, but
I did, but I don't remember any furry pets in there. So
okay. So let me ask you a question.
Okay.
If a robot vacuum company was going to make a furry pet, an AI-friendly companion, what company do you think is front-running that industry?
The only thing I can think of is something recent, the Dreamy brand.
Dreamy, or one of those like Chinese vacuum manufacturers that also do toilets and
Toto.
screwdrivers. Toto, like the Toto. Yeah. So this one's actually a bit of a weird one because it's a pretty big smart vac company.
Okay.
Roomba are releasing their own version of a furry robot companion.
Does that surprise you? Because
it
they
does.
have the technology in their vacuums with sensors and LiDAR and cameras.
I mean, the technology doesn't surprise me.
Right. Okay.
But the fact that they're releasing this, and it's creepy looking. Like, I'm going to show you the
terribly.
video.
It looks creepy.
Yeah. It looks like a sloth and
Yeah,
a
for
dog
those
had
who
a
are listening
baby.
not watching us live, listening to us on the podcast later on down the road, whatever. It looks like a sock puppet. I mean, or not even that.
Yeah.
It looks weird.
And it has clothes on. I don't know if you can notice it has a t-shirt on for
And
some
then they
reason.
have it next to a dog, and the dog's scared shitless.
Honestly, that dog looks like it's terrified, like literally terrified in this picture here.
That's funny.
Anyway, so Roomba has come back with a furry robot companion. Now, this is the first robot from the creator of Roomba. I believe his name is something Angle. I can't remember now off the top of my head. But anyway, they've come out with this robot pen that... Okay, so they're saying here it resembles a bear and it's the size of a medium dog. But there's a couple of things that make this really weird. It's a quadruped robot, which means it walks on all fours, a bit like a dog.
Okay.
It has an expressive face, movable eyebrows, ears, and eyes. And the name of it is Familiar. That's the name. Familiar. Like you're familiar with what this thing can do. Now, I'm going to show you the very super fucking creepy video here to kick things off today, because the Familiar robot is not very familiar to me. It's actually super foreign. But I'm going to show you this clip here. Now, Jason, I just want to prepare yourself here. If there was a video that might make you go, oh shit, this thing's really creepy, this is probably
What's its cost? Do you know?
I'll get to that in a second.
Okay,
we'll get back to that. But here is the little video here. It's just a little 6-second clip. It's not long. Now, it is silent. And in the video, you're seeing it. I'll do that one more time.
That's all it is? That's the whole video?
That's all you get. It blinks its eyes, nods its head, and wiggles its ears. Just one more time for those of you who are watching
here's what I'm
right
confused about. So for you people, again, not watching, there's an old lady sitting in a chair and a younger woman like holding her hand like she's struggling, or maybe she's nervous or anxious, and then it pans to the little animal and it's just peeking around the corner blinking its eye. I don't that video is now there may be some context that I didn't read before watching the video.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question? If you saw a robot pet poke its head around the corner and nod and do that, yeah, honestly, like I would get the shovel. We'd be burying that thing in the backyard.
It kind of reminds me of Megan and The Ring. Like the girl coming out of the TV. Like that would be what.
Yeah, I think it's definitely very animated and expressive in the best way possible for an AI pet, but it's creepy looking. Like, okay, so Jason's been trying to describe its appearance. I would say it kind of looks like a sloth.
I don't even know how to describe it. It's got freckles. Like, I mean,
freckles on its nose and
it's weird.
Anyway, so let's see if I can get back to the article here. So basically, it has a physically embodied AI system that uses generative AI via an on-device model to engage with the owner and with the intent of forming an emotional connection and a distinct personality. That doesn't sound creepy.
Do you know why companies are doing this?
Yeah.
And I have a teenager and a soon-to-be teenager. All they do is stare at their phone, so they're lonely. So I think the only way they can interact with anything is if it's something like this, which I'm not buying this for my kid. It's probably $800 with $10, $30 a month subscription. Let
me see if I can get a price on this, because it's not in the article.
Well, of course it's not.
Because of course it's not, right? Let's see if I can get a price. I was looking for one earlier and I didn't see it there, but I'm assuming. Oh, here's a better video. Hang on a second.
Of course.
Let's see if I can find a. Oh no, maybe not. I apologize. So I don't see a price. I don't see a price
probably
anywhere
not available
listed
yet. Anyways, maybe they don't have a price.
Well, it is meant to be coming to market very, very soon. So this is like I'm going to assume in the next 3 months we would see.
So Roomba, if you're listening, we would love to have this Familiar sitting next to us during the podcast.
Okay, so update. The furry AI-powered companion robot, which is launching at the beginning of next year, so in about 6 months' time from now, is projected to be competitive with the cost of pet ownership on a subscription-based model.
Of course it is. See?
That will be between $50 and $100 a month.
No.
That's $1,200 a year on the top end for this pet.
If it can't make me coffee in the morning, it's not worth it.
Now, hang on a second. Here is something that's interesting, right? If you had to guess what chip is powering this one here, Jason. Last week it was Snapdragon, the Elite.
MediaTek.
Not a MediaTek chip. Actually, a bit more high-end than that.
AMD?
And not a Snapdragon.
AMD or Intel, then. That's all I can think of.
A NVIDIA Jetson Orange chip.
Well, that makes sense because, now that you say that, so, what's the Raspberry Pi? It's a tinkering device, pretty low budget. But the Jetson is a board just like that, only it's built for AI.
That's exactly
what expensive. Those boards are probably $300, $400, $500 just by themselves.
Well, I mean, if they're charging $1,200 a year,
right?
How long are you owning this thing for? Let's say minimum.
What's the outright price for it? Like
there's no outright price. It's a subscription model only. So $50 to $100 to own a furry robot pet. That's a lot of money. Like, I feel like that's on the high end of like one of these crazy, like furry robot things.
On the opposite end of the spectrum. Now, as you know, I know you're not a huge EV fan. You tried them, but in the cold weather climate you live in, it just didn't work out. I, on the other hand, I have cold weather, not as cold as where you are, but I'm a big fan.
A frozen wasteland.
Well, yeah. Well, either way, I obviously have a Tesla. So this article kind of intrigued me. So they just released the cheapest EV in America. I don't know if it's available anywhere else.
Yep.
But you can only drive it until you're 5 years old.
Oh. Okay.
So do you have any clues?
I have no idea. I have no idea what this could possibly be.
Well, here it is.
Wow.
So this little red guy, my son, both my girls have had it. We don't have it anymore.
So did my son, actually. Funny that you say that.
Well, now I think it's the same buggy. I think you're just buying the charger.
Yes.
And what's funny is, ironically, the 3 AA batteries needed for lights and sounds of the charger are not included.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, you can't be any older than 5. It's only $64.99. So if you're trying to get into the EV space and you're not sure if it's all for you or if you don't want to put the investment, $65.
So for those of you who are listening, we're talking about the Little Tikes Cozy Coupe, which is like a staple for many kids around the world. Now, here's my thing. What if you were to daisy chain them together? Like, let's say like 12 of them. Would you get enough power to like get a kilometer down the road?
Well, probably not. Because as you can tell, nothing's changed on the coupe itself.
Design wise, yes.
It's more the extra charger you get to make it. Oh my God. So apparently EVs are more popular. So, hey, my daddy's got a Tesla. Now I can charge my little cozy thing here, my little Tikes car. So what do you think?
Very,
you're going to buy 3 of these?
I mean, I know.
What's the battery
I think,
life in Canada for one of these, you think?
Oh, I have no idea. It's going to last like 2 minutes. But I mean, the Little Tikes like red coupe, you've seen these everywhere. There's probably kids in your neighborhood who have one. Kids like push them in their feet, kind of like Flintstone style around their neighborhood.
It says the Little Tikes added a $32.99 Cozy E charging station to its accessories for the classic car.
Yep.
And it says, that's according to Car and Driver. Car and Driver is reporting the Ohio. See, here you go. The Ohio-based company, go figure.
There you go.
Describes it as a charging accessory that brings modern-day realism to classic cozy adventures, including letting kids experience the excitement of powering up as they zoom. It's foot-powered. People know that, right? It's
foot-powered. Yes.
Okay,
yes.
So it includes a power-up button to mimic a start button.
Okay.
I mean,
it's a cool idea. It's getting kids involved.
They're not making much of a difference. So they're basically using bin parts to make another device and making more money. And EVs, whether you like them or hate them, they've obviously gained a popularity. I mean, now here's the proof right here, Now,
one thing I will say, that fucking charging station is super cute. If every Tesla one looks like that.
You know what? I could see someone putting a charger
like a
in
show.
That.
Yeah,
that'd be.
Could you imagine a little Tikes EV charger? You just put it over the frame of like one of the existing ones you put in your home. Honestly, for $70, it might be worth it as a little DIY project for anyone who's listening at home.
But I will caution everyone: unplug your wall charger first before you try to.
Yes,
because you don't want a 240. At least mine's 240. I don't want to get hurt and go to the hospital.
This is true.
How'd you get in the hospital? I was trying to put a little Tikes cover
on your EV charger. Yeah, that will melt that plastic in about a hot second too. So that's always that. But.
Yeah, probably. You're probably right.
Now, Jason, we've been talking a lot about the Trump phone and the Trump phone network, but I think there's another new phone network that's coming out in the United States.
Hold on. Speaking of the Trump phone, I've been seeing some videos that they've been starting to ship.
Oh, okay.
There was a guy who said his is on the way. I don't know if that's true or not, but.
So we might see some YouTube videos really soon of the Trump phone.
When you get yours, let me know.
Yeah, well, mine's on back order because, we're in Canada. It takes like the tariffs, all that stuff.
Right.
But anyway, what I was getting at is there's a new US phone network that's coming out that might be better than the Trump network. It might be better than T-Mobile. It might be better than AT&T. It might be better than Google Fi. So this new phone network that's about to release has a very interesting spin on an existing service. So this is a T-Mobile subsidiary company network and MNVO.
Yeah, MVNO. Yep.
And yeah, thank you. That's what I was doing. And this phone network is aiming to solve a problem that a lot of parents and maybe even just adults struggle with all the time. So a new US phone network is launching specifically for Christians, aiming to block porn and gender-related content. Now, essentially, this is a subsidiary of T-Mobile network, so it's using their cell phone, their towers.
Right. It's basically software. It's got to be software-based.
Yeah, and it's targeting consumers who don't want their little Keddy, their little Johnny, to find out what Pornhub is. How do you feel about that, Jason? Have you already got a subscription? Or like, what's happening?
Well, no, I mean, my kids have Family Link on their phone,
nanny.
so I can kind of like see what they're doing. Obviously,
yeah.
I don't know why we need this. It's stupid.
So here, like, I was reading about this. So basically, it's launching on May the 5th. It actually launched 3 days ago. And using T-Mobile's towers, blah 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 blah. Anyway, so and they said here, and I want to read this because this quote here is just fucking crazy. So the founder, Paul Fisher, said that we are going to create, and we think we have every right to do so, an environment that is Jesus-centric, that is void of pornography and void of LGBT and void of trans. So they're basically launching a network that ignores 30 to 40% of the population who consider themselves not to be of a certain, I guess,
and that's a
black or white world.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like when people say racism doesn't exist, it does exist. People are homophobic. People don't, and unfortunately, this might get some traction. But again, it goes back to Apple and Google, both Android, both and iOS, whatever, both have solutions. Not maybe that's the trans stuff, but like you can filter out what kids are watching and what they're doing already. And I don't know. I think you're alienating a lot of your population too by just saying Christian, because there's probably a lot of people out there that are agnostic or don't go to church or don't believe in anything, but they still don't want their kids exposed to certain things. I don't know. I think this is a crock of crap.
Well, I mean, again, like you said, I think they will get traction, but basically they're describing it as a network level blocking.
No.
And can't be turned off even by adult owners.
So would you subscribe to this?
Absolutely not.
Let me ask you this.
How would I get my news?
What if you woke up in the middle of the night? Okay, I want you to close your eyes, and listeners, you can close your eyes too.
I'm there.
So you're in bed, you're fast asleep, and all of a sudden you wake up, you jolt. You're like, what the heck?
Yes.
And a warm white light glowing from nowhere shines on you, okay?
Yes. I've been
and someone touches you and says, whatever this is called, you must subscribe, would you do it or go to hell? What would you do?
You're asking a very philosophical question here
Yeah,
because
do you believe in hell, I guess? Okay, how
well,
about
I believe in hell,
subscribe
but-
or you're going to go somewhere you don't want to go?
I mean, I believe they're called, what are they called? Credo Mobile, I think.
Jesus.
No, sorry,
You know what?
Radiant Mobile.
Oh my God.
No, it's going to be run by Radiant Mobile and it's going to be called Credo Mobile. I have no idea. Anyway.
No, I don't know.
Um,
I'm sorry.
I think it's kind of crazy. I mean, look, do you really want to filter the world that we live in from your children?
But here's my thing. You're using Christianity to do that.
Yeah, as a shield.
Just call it censored mobile and just censor it. You don't have to use Jesus or Christianity or whatever to do it. It's just, I don't know. I think it's kind of dumb.
In a separate sub-story, which is kind of connected to this one, I don't know if you know this, Jason, but in the UK, they have banned a lot of porn sites.
Yeah, and don't they require like age verification and stuff too?
Yeah, but the age verification has been pretty accurate in stopping kids who are trying to sign up.
That's what I've heard, yep.
But some clever kids have been doing this.
What's that? Oh my God.
Some clever kids online have been using
clever or horny? Clever or horny?
Well, I mean, probably both, but they've been using fake mustaches to bypass age verification AI systems, in particular in the UK, to access a lot of this restricted content.
You know, I tried the same thing. I put a fake mustache on, and it said I was too old.
Yeah, true. I mean, you probably look like a pedophile. You're probably banned from going.
Yeah, they're like, you're no longer allowed on the internet. Yeah, you got it.
Now, I don't know how our UK friends Dan and Joe feel about this, because I know Joe's been growing a mustache for the last couple of weeks, and I had no idea why.
Yeah.
But
and Dan's been awfully quiet, so I don't know.
Yeah. So this fake mustache has been successfully tricking the algorithms of these age verification, which is very funny that something so basic trips it up.
Well, don't you remember when Android first got face unlock, basic face unlock?
Oh, you're going to do a
pictures? Yeah. So, I mean, they're going to figure out a way. Whoever's making the software will fix it. Horny kids will find another way around, because you find a horny kid, you're going to find one smart dude.
Well, I mean, I think the picture they use here is hilarious. This is from Uber Gizmo.
That's definitely AI.
That's definitely an AI image, but
that's AI.
This is what I imagine people, like kids in the UK, to be doing, like buying those little, cheap dollar store mustaches.
How old is that kid? Like 5?
He looks pretty young there. He looks pretty, it's pretty young, and he's using an iPhone, I'm assuming there, so that's probably why. Let's be honest, it's an iPhone.
Ooh, it's a Trump phone.
Yeah, exactly. If it was a Trump phone, you'd get that shit for free. They throw in a mustache.
Sure.
But yeah, I just thought that was kind of funny that the one way to beat an algorithm in AI is just to slap on a cheap $2 mustache.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. All this censorship and stuff, I get it from one perspective, like this, to keep kids safe. But at the same time, kids are going to be kids. We were all kids once. We did things we probably shouldn't have done, and we're still here, and we're doing just fine. But anyways.
Yes. So
I got to ask you a question. So we have Google, who makes smart devices and Android TV boxes or whatever. Apple has Apple TV. Amazon has whatever they have.
Fire TV.
Yeah. So what would you say if I told you one of those 3 brands was changing the name of their TV service?
Ooh, that would be a very interesting proposition. I would like to know more.
Okay. Wow. That was very scripted. No. So Amazon is dropping the Fire TV name.
Right. Makes sense. Yep.
So.
What are they replacing it with?
Hold on. No, it's actually, I think it's a stupid name, but it's also kind of related to Fire TV. So here's the reason why. So as you all know, or don't know, Fire TV is based on Android. They call it a forked version, not a skin, but a forked version. Well, guess what? Amazon is ditching Android and making their own OS called Vega OS. So all future Fire Sticks will run Vega OS. It's new Linux based. So they're getting away from that, which they've wanted to do for a long time.
Yeah.
And if you own one and they switch over, you're probably going to lose YouTube access again. But anyways.
Yeah.
So what would you say what would you say would be a good name to replace Fire TV with?
So
I almost showed it too.
I immediately thought to myself something related to fire. So like ember or like crackle or like like something like that, like fire related, like ashes.
Third degree burn.
Yeah.
Melt,
something like that. I'm just guessing.
It is ember.
Oh, really?
Ember Art Line. The Ember Art Line. So it's going to be Ember, but they're going to call it the Art Line. It's an art-focused TV that's taking direct aim at the popular frame TVs from Samsung.
Right. Gotcha.
I don't know.
Now, hang on a second. Here's an
Amazon Ember. Why would you? Do you like the name?
It's okay, but I want to wonder, isn't there already a company named Ember that doesn't make TVs, but they make like smart coffee mugs?
Well, yeah, but I think putting Amazon in front of it,
oh, right,
gotcha, adding it to TV is probably not copyright. So
yeah,
this is what I don't understand. Like when companies change an iconic name, whether Fire TV is not a genius by any ways, but everyone knows what a Fire TV is when you say what's a Fire TV.
That's exactly right.
So when someone comes over, oh, is that a Fire TV? No, it's an Ember. Like, come on, you can change the OS, but you don't have to change the name.
It's not crazy. I mean, they're trying to rebrand the Fire TV, the Fire network of.
Well, it's like
devices.
their next iteration. So like, hey, we're done with Android. We're starting our own. So I'm wondering, like, are they going to upgrade some of the? Well,
that's coming out.
They have a phone supposedly coming out. I think that'll be Android based because in order to have apps, it's going to be really hard to get app access on something that's brand new.
On Linux,
yeah. So, but Linux is Android's based on most operating systems are based on some sort of Linux kernel, anyways. I don't know. I think that if you have a jailbroke or one of those hacked Fire TV sticks, and you get an update, I think you're going to be screwed.
Yeah. It's funny. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I like the name's not bad. I mean, it works, but I mean, it's just going to be another TV with a fucking picture frame around the outside. That's just going to be,
right.
But here you go. Okay.
The change has already taken effect across Amazon's entire lineup of smart TVs. The Fire TV 2 series is now the Ember 2 series. So yeah,
I want to see this. I'm going to pull up Amazon right now. I want to see this shit for myself. I want to see what they call it. Canada always gets it.
The Fire TV isn't disappearing entirely.
Oh, it's there. Holy shit. Yeah. Okay.
So,
I mean, reasonably priced. I mean, here in Canada for a 55-inch 4K TV, it's $449.
Well, Fire TVs are very cheap, but there's a reason for that, and I'll explain that in a little bit. But this says here, the rebrand only affects the smart TVs. It's Fire Sticks and Fire TV Cube will continue to use the Fire TV. Okay, so that makes it a little more clarity. So
the art line, so go ahead. Yeah.
No, I was going to explain, I've always used Google TV or Android TV to change names, or a Roku, however you want to say it.
Yeah.
I bought both my kids an Amazon Fire TV because during Black Fridays, it was like $89 for like a 32-inch TV. Those things were the biggest pieces of shit. Like all of a sudden my daughter said she's watching a new TV and I hear it's like a loud, I feel like a siren going off. I walk in her room, the screen's like green and flashing and it's just making loud noises. We unplug it, plug it back in. It works fine for a couple hours, start doing it again.
Yeah.
And it was already outside of its return policy because I'd bought it, during Black Friday and it was months later. So I think that's part of the reason. And support for apps has been kind of hit or miss. But maybe
Amazon's not known. Yeah, I mean, the stupid Artline TV here is $12.99, so it's not cheap, and it's pretty much the same.
Well, they're aiming, like I said, at the frame from Samsung, which aren't the cheapest TVs either. So
yeah. Interesting. I mean, again, I think Amazon right now is going through a little bit of a rebranding process. I think across the line.
And I'm not against this either. Like you said, if they want to sponsor our podcast and put us on Amazon podcast and give us a TV, I'll put it right behind me.
I think we're actually already on Amazon podcast.
We are.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not Netflix.
I mean, if Netflix wants to sponsor us by giving us some Ember.
Yes, that's exactly right. Yes.
Actually, we don't need anything from them. We just want to be on there.
We just want to be on Netflix. That's all we need.
So that everyone listening in the future and everyone watching now, spam the comments at Netflix podcast to get us hooked up there. And
but you got to get us hooked up on this shit. Yeah. Now, it's been a while since we've done a segment on useless tech. So something that's coming out that's new.
That's an oxymoron.
All tech is useless. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's been a while since we've had a product that is so ridiculous that you might actually wonder why it exists. So you're probably familiar with the Books e-readers, the Boox. They're like an e-reader tablet.
They still make those?
Yes, they do. I'll show you a picture. Okay, hang on just a second. I want context so you can all understand what we're looking at. So this is the Books e-reader, if I can get a decent image right here. So this is kind of what they look like. This is a fancy newer model, right?
Ooh,
pretty straightforward, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now they've released. I don't even know how to explain this fucking product, this accompaniment, this companion product they've released. But it's so ridiculous that I can't actually imagine anybody using this particular device. So they've released Tappy. Tappy, Jason.
The book company?
Has released Tappy. What's a Tappy, Jason?
A fidget device?
Not quite. Good guess. You're in the right. You're not far from the ballpark.
I don't want to say fidget. Yeah. This was like a scrolling device.
What the fuck do you?
Have you seen the TikTok? So TikTok has a TikTok shop.
Yeah.
And just for have you ever ordered from the TikTok shop?
No, thank God.
I've done it one time, and it actually was pretty good. But anyways, they were selling it went on like your finger, and you went like this, so you could put the phone in front of you and you would scroll through TikTok. Isn't that what this is?
Yeah, but so here's
page
my
turning,
thing.
whatever. Jesus.
So Books is mostly to read documents and texts and novels and whatever, right?
What you have in front of your face and you do this.
Exactly. Why can't you just use your fucking finger? Why do you need a fucking remote for this? What is this?
It's I don't know. I want to say it's a money grab, but who's dumb enough to buy it?
Now, hang on a second. I should preface this by saying.
Well, hold on. Before you say that.
Yeah.
Is this a device that's only made for their things, or is it like a Bluetooth connection where anybody can use it? Like I could use it for my phone.
No. Only made for their devices.
It's going to be hacked.
Yeah. Now, I was looking at this going, this is the most ridiculous thing.
And you bought 3 of them, didn't you?
No. But I don't know if you remember, not last year, but the year before, in what I think it might have been our end of year show.
Okay.
I mentioned a wearable wrist strap Bluetooth device that allowed you to change tracks on your Spotify. I don't know if you remember, but I had like big chunky buttons. I think it was chubby buttons. Let me just make sure I got that right. Hang on. Chubby
this
buttons.
isn't the first company that did something like this. Like
no, so this one right here. So here is let's see if I can make this work. Here is the chubby buttons, which was something you wear on your wrist, especially during like winter over your jacket.
Yeah,
so
but this was a 3D printed device. If I remember correctly, this was on Kickstarter.
It might have been a Kickstarter. Yes, I think off the top of my head.
Kickstarter. Shark Tank. I'm sorry, Shark Tank.
Yeah, I reviewed it. It was reviewed on onecoutreviews.com.
I know I read it somewhere. I thought maybe it was Shark Tank. I can't remember. But
see, the difference between this and the Books Tappy.
This has legitimate use.
Yeah, like how many times
it's cold outside, you have big fat gloves on, you have music playing.
Okay.
Hey, I can just tap button. It makes sense.
You don't need your phone, right? You just like put your phone in your pocket or your sleeve.
And there's people out there, like for me as a runner, I run outside sometimes. And have you ever tried to double tap on your earbuds? It's hard when you're like breathing heavy. This would even work in the summertime. You have it on your wrist and you can just like boom and hit it and keep going. But
so this makes sense.
What's it called?
The chubby buttons. This doesn't make any fucking sense. Why do you need this thing? This is just a money grab.
No.
Why do you need some?
It's
but
tappy.
Why do you need it to change the page?
Why do we need the Rabbit R1? Why do we need the AI pin? Oh, wait. I just made my point. I just made your point.
$26.
Oh, Jesus. That's too
33
much.
feet range. Like, who's reading an ebook at 33 fucking feet?
I am.
Please tell me. I mean, Jason might have fancy like meta glasses that can like, I don't know, zoom in or whatever, but holy shit, man. Like I don't really shit on products very often on this podcast, but please don't spend $26 on this. Use your finger.
I'm buying
Save yourself some money.
No, I'm buying them.
Jason just bought the chubby buttons. That's what he just did.
I did. It's called chubby buttons. What do you expect?
That's true.
Now, I'm going to share a device with you that I know you're highly interested in, but I'm not.
Yes.
Because I don't understand. But I'm going to share, and I'll explain my point of view, and you can disagree if you want. But Fitbit Air.
Yes.
I don't know if it's going to be called the Fitbit Air because they're kind of phasing out the Fitbit app and calling it Google Health. But
Yes.
either way, Fitbit's a known name. They're probably not going to kill it yet. So we've all heard of Whoop. I think you actually wear a Whoop, right? Whoop is a health tracking device which does not use any notifications like screen-wise. So it's probably got really good battery life.
Yep.
Very good metrics. I mean,
yeah.
I want to say good metrics, but I mean, it's not because it doesn't have a screen. It's just because it's focused on one thing, tracking your health.
Yeah.
So this device is probably going to be very, I think you can pre-order it now. And if you pre-order it, you get a free extra band.
Yes, correct.
So here's my thing. And I know you shared this in our tech chat group. And then one person's like, oh, this is what I'm looking for. If I'm wearing something that's tracking my health, I want as
you want to be able to see it.
As stupid as this. No, I don't want to necessarily see it. I want to see a time.
Yes.
Like I want to check the watch for time. That's what it's made for. If I have notifications, I want to see it. Do I check my metrics from health? Yeah, when I'm running maybe, but I don't stare at my step count every day. Yeah. I don't understand this. I understand why Fitbit's doing it because the Whoop is popular and they're trying to jump on the trend. And I think Amazfit is releasing one.
And so does Polar. Polar has one as well.
So I get it. For me personally,
it doesn't
I want a notification. I know people want but if you're that person that wants all the tracking but wants a separation from staring at a screen all the time, then I guess this. Now, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
This is Fitbit and it's Google. So one thing I like about my Pixel 4 is when I go running, I can download YouTube music offline. So I don't have to carry my phone. That's the biggest thing I use it for. I'm going to assume the Whoop and this do not do that.
No, you can't download anything.
So that's one downside for me.
So I'll tell you my experience. Like I've worn the Whoop now for almost 3 years. Every day on my wrist, it doesn't come off. In fact, I've got like a permanent indentation on my wrist fat. In August, last year, you may remember me bitching about them raising their prices.
Yes. Oh, I thought you were going to get rid of it. That's why I was surprised still kept.
Fucking renewed it like an idiot. But in August, my membership is up. Now, I looked into this, and it's $129 here in Canada for the device.
Oh, is it? Okay. I'm going to stop sharing. I'm going to look it up.
Yeah. $10 to $12 per month for the advanced metrics.
Is there a free version?
Yeah, there is a free version which does most of the stuff. Kind of like
the Pixel 4 has got Fitbit Health or Google Health too. Yeah, and you can pay like $6 a month for extra analytics, which I don't need. But yeah.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Like I've worn this so long, I actually forget that it's there, and I forget to check the app.
What's the price for you?
$129 for us.
It's $129 US too.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, no. It's $99 for the classic, $129 for the Stephen Curry special edition.
Oh, okay. So you get this fancy one. We get the shitty basic.
You don't get the Stephen Curry version?
No, we don't. No, we don't follow NBA.
He plays in the NBA. You guys have the Toronto Raptors, who just.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's why they got beat by the Cavaliers. Anyways,
yeah. So I looked into this. I mean,
okay.
I think I'm going to just completely get rid of my Whoop.
Well, hold on.
Do
you guys have trade-ins?
We do, but Whoop's not on there.
Yeah, so
the irony being that Whoop's not on there.
So it's Garmin, Fitbit, Samsung, Apple, and Google. That's it.
Yeah, which I have none of.
Yeah, and it's sad because that sucks. That really
so I did try the Amazfit one. Wasn't a fan of the app or the tracking. I felt like it was very off. I haven't tried the Polar one. I heard the Polar one's pretty good.
I don't look at Polar as a leading company.
No, I mean they're good at fit. They've been around.
Yeah, I'm not saying they're terrible by any means. No.
Yeah. I don't know. I'll see in August once my membership is up. If I really feel like I'm missing, having something on my wrist, possibly might look into the Google one. I did reach out to my Google contact to see if I could get one for review. And they said there's limited quantity.
Yeah, I get it. I mean,
they'll see what they can do.
What I think this really is. Yeah. I don't think it's a really new device. So back in the day, Fitbit made like a really basic device with a tiny screen. I guarantee it's something very similar to that, with just
no screen.
That's I'm going with guarantee because those things were like $30 new.
Yeah.
So again, I don't understand it. I think like if I'm going to buy something like this, I want a screen.
You would think so. I mean, again, I thought when they released the 5th generation of Whoop that they were going to have like a little digital LED screen for time.
Yeah.
Basically, with the Whoop, the only thing you can get it to do is vibrate on your wrist as an alarm in the morning.
And I don't know much about this one. I read the article, but I didn't think it was going to be released that quick. But honestly, I don't.
Yeah, I don't know. I honestly,
but just because it's not for me doesn't mean it's not for somebody.
Yeah, no, and that's exactly right. It might very well, be amazing for all we know.
Right.
Can
I go?
Can I?
Go ahead. No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Guys, you're like distorted there. Go ahead.
This is not. I know. I kind of hurt my ear too. This has nothing to do with anything that's on my run list, but something we talked about earlier.
Yes.
So this is the. You have yours, right?
Mine's just over and charging on the corner there. Yeah.
Okay, so Vivo and Oppo and Xiaomi and Samsung all have Ultra phones, and Apple to come soon with a folding device. This is the 300 Ultra. Okay, it's the green. Now, I do not own this, so I can't break it. Hopefully, I won't. But it's a good device. It's a really good device. But interestingly enough, I also got the lens.
Oh, kit. I so want
now,
it.
There's two versions. This is the first version. This isn't the newest one with the bigger lens.
Yeah.
So either way, I don't understand.
Yeah.
So this is the case you got to put on. This is the grip that clips on. Okay. You have to take off this ring here. Okay. You get that, right?
To put on the other one.
And then they give you a box with another ring.
Yep.
This is stupid. I mean, I guess I'm not like a full photographer. Here's the one with
that's the one you need. Yeah.
Yes. But they also give you another one. Okay. For ND filters, stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and by the time you got to push a button, and if you had the Xiaomi or anything like that, they do the same thing. You take it off, you put it on, you slip the cone, then you have to turn this, take the caps off both sides. Yeah. Then once you get it on, it's awkward to hold.
Yes.
It doesn't do good with motion.
Yes.
So any kind of motion, it takes fantastic photos. Yeah. But I think the point of a mobile phone is to be, hey, whip it out of your pocket and take it as quickly as you can. Yes. Right?
Yeah.
And I think I told you, like, I think if you're if you're a professional photography person and you use mobile devices as a supplement, this is perfect.
Yeah.
But the average person, I would highly recommend you not spend $500 plus for this, or $800 for the one that's even bigger than this.
I think.
What are your thoughts? I know you asked me, should I buy it? Now, I don't own any of this stuff, so I'm not out. I will say the case is nice. It's like a fabric inside of it, and if you see these things hanging off, it came with a huge lanyard. But it's like 10 feet long. It's ridiculous.
It's meant to be on your side. You're meant to wear it like a strap, like Indiana Jones, Jason.
But I mean, look, I know we have limited time here, but let me just. I just want to put the lens on. I know you've seen pictures online, and all these reviewers are saying how great
Jason's
it is.
Getting jealous of the size. It's okay. We understand.
I am.
It makes you feel inadequate.
Yeah. Inadequate with pocket space.
That's not going in your pocket.
Look at that. I mean,
honestly, it looks insane, but I see the benefit. I honestly do see why people would want it.
Okay. I'm not saying there's no use for it. I mean,
no.
Hey, there's with the camera grip. So you have the but I mean, and it's really cool when you turn the phone on, it automatically says, "Hey, we sense the grip."
Yeah.
You go in the camera app, it says, "Hey, we see you have the lens on," which is awesome. Yep. I don't think the Oppo does that at all. And if you do have the Oppo, I think you have to be in a certain mode, which this you don't.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. It's
actually very funny.
It's got like a tripod holder. So I think like my daughter had a choir concert or a band concert. I didn't have this yet. Like I said, I'm borrowing it from somebody not supposed to name, but this would have been great because I was far enough away and I was using this phone, but I was zooming in, and no matter how great the sensors are in a dark environment, zooming in as much as you can, it's never going to be great. But this definitely helps because it's an actual real lens. So I mean, come on, this is not mobile photography.
No, and I mean, but the thing is, and I think the reason they sell these attachments is because there just isn't the space to put a lens.
Well, I think they sell it because they can make money.
Well, there's that too. But again, like if we look at and I've been talking to you about that, the Oppo, they've got a 10x like optical in there.
Yeah.
But the sensor is
This is 3.7, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, but the sensor is tiny. And in low light, that's going to just shoot out garbage. So you have to have the Oppo lens attachment in order for you to get like, yeah.
I just turned it on. I'm like, why is it black?
Oh boy.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, like it works. I'm telling you the pictures, like I took a picture of my son just for shits and giggles. He was looking at me and it looks like it's amazing.
DSLR.
It's amazing. And I know
I think at sporting events, maybe it might work well.
But sporting events, there's too much motion.
But see, Oppo has that fast motion.
And I didn't try that yet. You're right.
Yeah.
And maybe that would help. But I know you're not going to like this.
I'm a huge
Oppo fan. I love the Oppo devices.
Yeah.
And I've been hearing a lot before I received the device from my friend that it's very AI processed. I'll be honest, some of these photos are looking awfully AI processed.
From the Oppo or the
Yeah,
Vivo?
and I think it's worse than the 300 Pro. Now I don't mean that
from
in
the
a bad
Oppo
way.
Vivo you're talking about.
I don't have the Oppo.
Oh, okay, sorry. So from the
Vivo. I don't have it at all.
Yeah. Fucking this guy. Yeah.
No, I don't have it.
So you're saying they look over processed?
I tried the Vivid and put it to standard, and I honestly think, like, I took a picture of my son, and it feels like it adds a lot of details that really aren't there, and I don't know if it's like it's adding contrast or I don't know.
So I've noticed you do have to kind of tune it the way you like it. Like I've been using the Zeiss natural mode on mine.
Okay.
And in the camera functions, I believe there's like a telephoto detail enhancer options.
Right.
Like if you go to the maximum one, I find it's a bit too much. So I have it on like the mid setting, and I find the mid setting is like the sweet spot. I also was reading today, so with the Oppo, you can change the resolution.
Yes.
Now you can go 24, 50, or 200.
Okay.
And 24 and 50 megapixels are available on all lenses. On the 200, it's the main sensor and the telephoto sensor. You can just shoot at 200 megapixels. I think the sweet spot for the Vivo this year is the 24 megapixel photos, or 25, I think it is, or whatever it is.
Well, that's what Apple does.
Yes.
They don't bend down to 12. They bend down to 24, I believe, right? It's a 48 megapixel sensor or whatever. Yeah.
So I was just playing with it this afternoon, and I find that that's the sweet spot. And I'm glad that you can activate it on all four of the sensors. So ultra wide, wide, telephoto, and whatever the other one is.
And the one thing I will say is, like I said, I took some video, and dark situation, and it is a hell of a lot. I will say video is a lot better than ever before. Yeah. And I would say it rivals Apple at this point.
Well, I don't know if you remember.
That, though, this is even though I'm complaining about the AI, all companies do it, and I know there's some fine tuning you can do. I still think this is one of the best cameras. Now, when I get my Oppo, if I ever order an Oppo, oh wait, it just shipped. No, if I'd like to try the Oppo because I haven't had an Oppo since the fine. God, it was years ago. I think we talked about it before.
Yeah.
It's a good, it feels great in the hand. Like this is a hell of it's a beast. Like it's heavy. Battery life is amazing. You're not lying about that.
Yeah.
I just don't know. I don't know. I think the hype was so much that like I hate when phones are hyped so much. You get into it, you're like, oh, like the S25 Edge, which I still have right here.
Yeah.
It is. It wasn't hyped at all. Like people.
No, it's a good device. Yeah,
but it's actually a really good device.
Yeah. So here is my thing, and I like right now, every fucking social media is flooded with the X9 Ultra.
And the Oppo. At least if you look,
yeah. So one of the things I'm noticing now, as it's been out for about a week and 2 weeks now, give or take.
People are starting to complain and find some mistakes.
Yeah, they're starting to find the things wrong with it. And I think it was Michael Fisher in his review, in his gear bag, he was using the X9 Ultra, and he said that it's a good device, but with the money that you're paying for it, he would rather buy a foldable. And he's not wrong. So I'll give you an example, right? So
Jason, but he's a huge foldable dude. So that, and everyone's opinions differ. Like we both agree Vivo's got some great processing, 100%.
Yeah.
But there's people out there that like iPhone processing and Pixel processing and Oppo processing. So I think it comes down to taste. I want to try it, but like you said, I want to order. Look, this just a heads up. The guy who I'm borrowing this from, I don't know if he watches this at all. He has 2 of them,
right?
But the other one's the Chinese version,
right? Okay.
And I got a funny feeling he's going to try to throw me that one. So.
I mean, from what I understand, the Chinese version is not that much different from the global.
Well, there's no Gemini. There's a lot of things that you think you wouldn't need, but you actually do.
You won't get Pixel Watch like support, that kind of stuff, like the usual shit. But
they don't block porn, which is good. So
which is good, yeah. And I mean, look, I have nothing against Oppo. I wasn't a fan of the X9 Pro. I shared that video with you where the guy was talking about chromatic aberration.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that with the prism lens on that 10-time optical, you're getting a little bit of like a halo effect, like a little bit of like aura glow, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Which would make sense given that it's bouncing that image like 5 times.
Well, the best way I can help you with that is to just let you know. Well, no, I'll let you know how it is.
Yeah. I've had it in my cart but then I'm worried that if I buy it, I'm going to fucking hate it and I'm out of pocket $2,300.
Yeah, but if you're out $2,300, you can just send it to me, and I'll enjoy it when you can still be out $2,300.
It's true. Yeah, I know this is true. So I don't know. I'm on the fence. Like, if I'm being honest, I'd rather spend the money I spent, same money I spent on the Vivo. I'd rather not buy another phone for over $2,000.
Yeah, that's why I've been like I told you, I had ordered the Vivo and then canceled. It's a lot of money, and if it was even $1,100, I might have jumped on it because I can be pretty confident in the Vivo's processing. Yeah. But when you jump to $1,600, $1,700, $1,800 for a phone that's not folding.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, that's the state of like, it is. That's exactly what it is. Tariffs and RAM, man. They're fucking ruining this year.
So someone made a comment to me. They said, now this is an America thing only, like, gas price outrageous under this president, that president, whatever. So when Biden was in office, it was $130 a barrel.
Yeah.
And it was almost $4 a gallon. Well, now the price of a barrel of oil is not even $130, but it's almost $5 where I'm at. Yeah. So is inflation, is it just people jacking up the prices because they think they can? I don't know.
Yeah, I think the RAM thing's a legit shortage. I think that's a thing. Like, I think that's just like, there's just not enough like to go around.
Well, Toto, the toilet company is making plenty of RAM.
Ceramics. They got a ceramic division.
They're making RAM out of people's shit,
Yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. See, I don't know. I mean, again, I'm also, you and I are pretty wary about hype. And there's always a phone every year that gets hyped to the max and is almost always disappointing after some time.
And I'll be honest, 95% of the time, a hyped phone that I buy, I'm disappointed by it. Not because it's necessarily a bad phone. It's like, I'm thinking, this is going to be the next phone ever. Thing. And it's not.
But that's what I'm saying about the Vivo, right? Like with the Vivo, it's like we know the quality a Vivo phone can produce. And for the most part, even the worst Vivo we've ever had, whatever that is in your book, it still was miles better.
Yeah, and I have money put back for one of these two phones, and I've kind of hesitated to buy either one. I know the Oppo was cheaper for the 12 gig version, which is now pretty much sold out everywhere. And if you want to get it, you're going to have to pay $1,700 or more for the 16 gig 1 terabyte, I believe.
Yeah.
I like the look of the Oppo, though. Man, that's a beautiful looking phone.
It's a nice looking phone, but
even the orange one looks nice. Honestly,
but looks can be deceiving, Jason. Looks can be deceiving.
I want to say one more thing about the Ultra. I know you want to get on the so for me, I need an ultra wideband location service. So that's why I have the S25 Edge for my Tesla. I bought a Razer Ultra that had ultra wideband, was not supported. Google worked, and so did Apple work. Yeah. So I I got this 300 here, the Ultra. Yep. Go to your settings and type in ultra wideband. And something pops up, but you can't do anything with it. So what I found out is it has the ultra wideband chip in it and Bluetooth 6, but it's not on.
Interesting. Maybe maybe that's a firmware update coming.
Well, there's a Reddit forum about it, and people are kind of confused why it's not activated. And they're saying it's because it's a Chinese company, and they don't utilized. Like Oppo doesn't have any location trackers.
Yeah, right.
But they sell a global version. So if they would activate this thing, I would buy it in a heartbeat because that's the only thing keeping me from really keeping this as a main.
I wonder if that'll come down the pipe at some point there, right? Like,
but if when you grab your phone after we're off the show, just go to settings and type in UWB and something pops up, but I don't know. I was like, what the hell is this? But there's no way to turn it on. It was interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now, one quick last story here, Jason.
Sure.
I know I had a lot of things on our run sheet today, and we've had a lot of funny ones, but this one's actually kind of interesting to me. So, Apple is about to release AirPods with cameras built in.
Why?
Now, so apparently, the next generation of Apple AirPods are going to have cameras built in the actual stem of the phone, of the earphone.
Yep.
For AI purposes.
Well, the first thing I thought was, I know Sony, you put the ear in and it kind of senses your ear, it bounces sound waves off, and it kind of makes the sound for your ear. I thought, well, maybe this is like a very dumbed down camera that kind of measures how your ear looks.
Yeah.
I don't know, for a better sound, but
so I believe it's going to be for like spatial purposes. So
what do you mean? For spatial sound?
Like for AI identifying things in your environment.
Oh, so if you're looking down, not paying attention.
Yeah, so looking down, not paying attention, or maybe having something in front of you, like, and there's a QR code. You don't have to whip your phone out. It like automatically senses it through the cameras.
Here's my problem with this. It's an earbud with limited battery space so that it can't be on all the time.
No.
So it's got to be activated when you ask maybe, hey Siri.
Hey Siri,
or hey Apple, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But does the public want more cameras in their ears?
Well, I mean, the Meta Ray-Ban glasses, right, for example.
But we know what that's for.
Yeah.
You have earbuds. The earbuds shouldn't have cameras on them.
I mean, it's got a tank battery life.
But people are going to say privacy issues.
Yeah.
Oh, we're Apple. We're safe. No, you're not. That's bullshit. No company is extremely safe from everything.
I think it says here.
Here we go.
Uh-oh.
You can't. The Verge is terrible now. You got to subscribe.
Yeah, stupid Verge.
I shouldn't say they're terrible. They're good, but we just don't want to.
So it says that it's going to be able to snap photos or video. They're not designed to snap photos or video, but to take in visual information in low resolution that users can query Siri about, like asking the AI assistant what they should cook with the ingredients they have in front of them.
Do you know how my glasses do that? Yeah. Do you know how many fucking things do that shit already?
Yes, I know.
Apple needs to just release their smart glasses like everyone else is going to do and stop effing around with adding shit to their earbuds.
It's one of the things they mentioned in the article is using it for turn-by-turn directions. I am the fucking worst when I'm in a city and I'm looking at the phone and Google Maps and it says, go this way, go left, go here, and I'm trying to look at a 2D image or like on my screen and navigate a 3D world.
Yeah, but Meta does that for you. It'll tell you where to turn. It's the same.
Yeah, but I don't have Meta glasses. But if this would whisper in my ear, hey, Darren, you're a dumbass. You missed a turn off like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, but this has got music. Not as good as an iPhone. It's got glasses, like sunglasses.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not saying it's a bad idea. Apple's going to sell anything they touch goes gold. I understand that. But I just don't understand it. Like their earbuds haven't been updated in years. And instead of saying, hey, let's focus on sound, let's throw some low res cameras in it.
Where are
they going to be located? Like on the side? Like where are they actually looking at from the side? You got to go, hey, what's this? What am I looking at? I mean,
I have no idea. I don't know. But that, believe it or not, is not the weirdest final story here, Jason, today. Because I got one more just to close out.
I can only imagine.
So I don't even know how to explain this to you. I'm just going to show you a picture. Because I don't even know how to introduce this to you.
Okay, I'm looking. Hold on. I got to move my screen here. So I got to see this.
I'm going to zoom in a little so you got a bit of a better view.
Ooh. Oh, robotic Buddhist monk.
Yes. So Korea,
to come. Wow.
Yeah. So Korea has welcomed its first ever official robotic Buddhist monk at a very real monastery. Now, its name, what's its name? Gabby. Yes, Gabby. Is a 1.3 meter
Hold on.
robot.
If you, depending on which channel you're watching this live stream on, if it's the Tech Disruptors who can't do this, if it's on Tuna Tech's stream, I'm not asking for money.
Yes.
You can
but you want a Buddhist mug?
You can super chat us. That means you can donate. I think only on my channel though, and because I'm monetized. And we're gonna make a Tech Disruptors Buddhist robot, but we need funding.
We will fly to Seoul, Korea, and we will talk to this monk directly.
And we'll take you with us.
We'll take you with us. Yes, that's exactly right. Now I don't even know how to explain this. Basically,
Jesus,
they've just welcomed it into their order.
That's so weird.
And it's wearing a robe and everything. Like,
but you know, think about this. We keep saying it's weird, but every robot that's been introduced has a purpose. What are humans?
Yeah.
There's humans that do different things, right? They work in factories, they're priests, they're ministers, they're bus drivers, they're doctors. All we're doing is building AI robots that can do multiple things or different things.
So, do you want to know why they have this Buddhist robot here?
Because it's badass?
No. Because they're trying to, it's even bald. I don't know if you caught that there. It has a bald cap on.
Oh my God, it's got a bald cap. I just...
yes, you're right. It's to attract younger people to Buddhism, to the faith. Saying basically, hey guys, look, like we're not as old fashioned as you think. Here's a robot.
So what you're saying is the Pope needs to invest in robotic priests to attract younger
priests.
Okay, that's a bad word to say.
That's
They should to bring in more people to become part of the church.
Yes, not younger children, just people.
We gotta watch out. I swear to God, if I get struck by lightning when I leave here, I'm gonna be pissed.
Now, Jason, can I just make a suggestion here? I know you already showed us a thumbnail for next week, but if this was your face, my face, and Jojo, our special guest next week's face on the robot, I think that would be hilarious.
So what you need to do,
I will send this to you. I will
send it to me, and I'll do the best I can. I'm not a miracle worker. So you're saying Jojo's face is the robot?
Is the middle, and then we're watching her.
But it wouldn't be a robot then. It'd be her face. For those guys who are paying attention, Jojo the Techie is going to be a guest next week. She is amazing. I just don't know. It's not gonna come up as a robot though. Right?
What if it's my face on there?
It's still not gonna be a robot. It's gonna be your face.
It's gonna look like a human, a weird human shaped head.
Although it's gonna be you bald. Depending on how I use software.
I mean,
you may just add.
I'm just making a suggestion, but anyway, next week, as Jason alluded to, we do have Jojo the Techie on. And here's a fun fact: Jojo the Techie was on our very first TNT podcast 3 years ago. It's been 3 years, Jason.
Yes, and everyone who's been listening, and even if you listen all 3 years, spread the word.
Yes,
we don't make money off this. I mean, my channel's monetized, but we don't make money. I still don't make any money off this. Trust me, we do it for fun. We do it. It's interesting. We enjoy it. Get the word out. The more people we can get watching, the more chances we have of getting on Netflix.
That's correct. This is correct.
And with all the super chats we got already, which is 0, we can buy the robot.
That's right. We'll have robotics. We'll bring our robot into the podcast. We'll make him a guest, a regular guest host.
Yeah, but with our luck, we'll have the Russian robot that falls. He'll come behind me, and just fall flat on top of me or something.
That'll make some good content right there.
Could you imagine it being behind me, falling in the blood, and I'm like, oh, we gotta censor this out.
But yes, anyway, we are the Tech Disruptors. We are live usually Sundays. This weekend it's Mother's Day, so we thought we would be nice to our mums and go a couple of days earlier, or our wives, or whoever you're celebrating.
Yes.
But for the record, you can catch us on YouTube. You can catch us on Good Pods, Amazon Podcasts, anywhere you find amazing podcasts. And we are hoping to get on Netflix. Hashtag Netflix in the comments. We would love to get on there. Netflix podcast.
Check our description for our socials, because we do, unfortunately, the last 2 streams, we weren't on Sundays at 4. We kind of had to move around a little bit.
Yes.
But usually Sundays at 4 p.m. Eastern. But if you subscribe to our X or Instagram, usually I'm trying to post on both. It's hard. Speaking of that, Darren, I need to talk to you about the access to the X account.
Yes.
But either way, check those out. Follow my socials, Darren's socials. There should be in the description down below. That way you can be up to date on the happenings of the Tech Disruptors.
And we will be back next Sunday. And thank you very much for tuning us in. And hit that like and subscribe button. Help us out. We appreciate it.
Please.
Have a good evening, and we will see you next Sunday at 4. Peace.